Alright, so we're back. For some odd reason, even though I started up OBS and I checked the settings, I had it listed as Restream, which adds a stream to. Hold on a moment. There we go. Alright. So Restream adds a stream to as many different platforms as I wish. YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. And for some odd reason, even though I checked the settings, I re-input the proper code, it changed it after I checked it. All in the same program and menu and stuff. Alright, we have killed a lot of time, so let's get into this quickly. I'm sorry, guys. I've had plenty of time to make sure everything works and so that there are no further issues. You guys don't have that loud, piercing noise, which you guys will not have at all tonight. And I ended up getting problems that I could not foresee. My controller wasn't being read by the program. Let's see. It's just another day in paradise. Alright, so I did a poll tonight on Facebook in a group that I'm involved in to get to play a game that everyone loves. You want to see a playthrough? I'll play as much as I can tonight, and a game like this I can definitely pick up and we'll play it again later. So the game was Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and I believed that I had it, but I do not. But it only takes. Well, there you go. I finished it all in like 4 seconds. It downloaded, so I just need to move it to the proper folder, and then from there we can change this up. You guys can see now. There we go. And you should see Retro Arch. Retro Arch, are you up? Are you working? Wake up. Okay. So it's just going to take a second to grab this file and move it where it belongs. Maybe I should show you guys what I'm doing here. Okay. Yes. I'm going to do game capture. I'm going to do screen capture. You guys can kind of see how I'm doing this. Display capture, yes. Add source, display, yes. Okay, main display, that's what I want. This is OBS, or Streamlabs OBS, to be more exact. And then here I'm looking at my downloads list. So I take my Legend of Zelda, and I'm going to move it to my RetroArch games, which is here. Then inside RetroArch, I move it to my Super Nintendo folder. And then from there, I go into RetroArch, and I command RetroArch to do the rest of the finding. Okay, so now we can switch to the game capture. I guess it's there all along anyway. We can take off the background. No. We can take off the display capture. There we go. So now we have RetroArch as we're supposed to. And how does it do this? Did you guys see that too? Okay. I'm just not going to question it. So yeah, here in RetroArch, then I go to, after, you you choose your core and everything for your first time setups. You load your core, you basically pick what it is. So I'm currently running the SNES 9X 2010, and then for the 64 I have both the Para and the Muppet. For Nintendo I always use Nestopia. Atari I use Stella. Sega I use Emix. So when you get your cores, then you come over here. You load your core, scan your directory, and your directory finds everything that you were specifically looking for. So like when you load your Super Nintendo core, you go and you look for the directory that has your Super Nintendo games. Mine's in that RetroArch folder, which is not in the actual RetroArch file folders, but it's in its own separate folder where I keep all those gaming system titles. So I want to scan a file, not a directory. So users, me. Wouldn't be in downloads anymore. It would be in desktop, and then apps and programs, and then RetroArch, and then Super Nintendo, and then a link. Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, so on and so forth. And then that adds it to the rest of the library. And any kind of like box artwork or things like that will come up based on the games that you have, as long as the file name is named correctly. There we go. Zelda Link to the Past. So it's scanned, it finished the title. Now all I have to do is go into my Super Nintendo, and Legend of Zelda Link should be in there. It just says Legend. Is that it? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Alright. There are just some times you're like, huh? Alright, so maybe we'll just scan the directory again just to be sure. This could take a moment. That's okay though. Not like you guys have waited long enough. I'll just have to keep this video going a little longer and stay up a little later, because I really want to give you guys, the ability to follow along and play with me. Scan this directory. Okay, so it's going to scan through all the games. It's already done this before. It should not take long at all. And we're going to go full screen so I can see this better. There you go. I saw it scan too. Awesome. Alright, so it's going to continue to do that. Yeah, again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. This whole week has been full of I tried to, my computer, see, I love this thing, you know, worked hard and I bought it, works great. Not many games I found that, it can't play, not great graphics, doesn't matter to me. I'm old school mostly anyway. But when I bought it, um, I've really been pushing it to its limits. And one day, I think this is just maybe from the video card or maybe even the CPU, but I pushed it too hard. And then this loud buzzing noise comes out of this thing. And for a long time, that's all I ever got out of it, that loud buzzing noise. But I found that if I put my computer in sleep mode, after oh yeah, possibly. I think that's why I made my mistake. Um, so that buzzing noise happens, but if I put my computer to sleep, within 24 hours that buzzing noise is gone. And for the most part, I don't really turn off my computer, I just put it to sleep. Now, Windows is kind of being a little bitch lately, and it's making me, whether I really want to or not, it's making me upgrade. And if it doesn't make me upgrade right then and there, then it says, hey, we'll contact you within an hour and ask you again. But instead of contacting me in an hour, it just automatically does it. And when it restarts, even for those 3 minutes or 2 minutes or even 35 seconds that the computer is shut off and turns back on, that whirling noise comes back. So, I don't remember if it was last night or the night before, but I had that noise throughout almost the entire video, and it was just annoying. So I really try to keep this thing like warmed up. I really should probably like stick this into another bedroom. And then what is going on, man? I keep adding it, but it doesn't add it, it adds this. No, it's not. See, and now this is the second time I've added this file, The Legend of Zelda, and it brings this up instead. It's not The Legend of Zelda. And I feel like the copy that I got from the website I was at is good. Yeah, see, it's a legit copy. It's named The Legend of Zelda. Well, I mean, in all actuality, we're tied on that, so maybe I'll play the other one instead, which was Super Mario RPG. Does anyone have any problems with that? T. Okay, T. If you're right, I'm gonna feel like a complete dingbat. See, there we go. I don't feel like a complete. Well, not in T either. I actually thought you might be right too. T. Oh, the Legend of Zelda. But no, when I go up to Legend, it shows 2 copies where it was just one a few minutes ago. And I don't even know if I downloaded a game called Legend. I mean, Legend of Zelda, yes, but Legend? I don't know what it is. So, Mario RPG it is. To all of you who voted for something else, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We can do it tomorrow. It's always tomorrow. I feel like I should just... No. Okay. We've just accepted it. We're going to move on. Okay, honestly, I wanted it to be Legend of Zelda 2. I really did. I like Legend of Zelda. That's a good game, man. But this is just as good as an RPG. It is. Trust me. I played a lot of it growing up too. I think I played more. I think I played more of Ocarina of Time than I did with, you know, The Link to the Past. I definitely played the original Zelda more than both of those, but unless you had Nintendo Power and a map or a guide, it was a very confusing game. Hmm. All right. Now I minimize some of the chat windows just for a few minutes, just to get me going here, because so I think this was like one of the last games that really kind of used the princess as a stolen object. Maybe there are others, but I remember this one probably being. I really remember this being one of the last where they take the princess. I haven't played any of the newer Mario games. I kind of refuse. But obviously, Mario 64, I think, was a big one for me. I don't remember the princess. I really don't. Alright, so one of the really cool components about Super Mario RPG was this kind of combo class thing. Basically, at the right time, if you press your hit button, you would cause extra damage, or you could, and it would stack too. So the more you do, maybe the stronger you got. I think I did a double punch here. There's a way to do like triple or quadruple jumps. Level design in this game is a lot of fun. I feel, definitely for the time, it was really good. RPGs at the time was, Final Fantasy 5 and 6, Zelda, Breath of Fire games, Dragon Warrior games. There's a lot I could think of, I bet. The Romancing of the Kingdom games. I guess there are some RPG type elements to like Pilot Wings and things like that, but Yeah. But I always felt this was a good one. Paper Mario. Did Paper Mario have a princess? I wondered. Yeah. Oh, does she? Okay, she still does get taken. I think once, just one time, Mario gets to be taken. Mario is taken and they run away with Mario. I feel like Princess should be the one to save the day one time. Just, just once. Maybe just once. Actually, see, there's that audio again, man. Do, 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 do. Maybe we'll just bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. I need like a coworker. I need someone to be able to do all this stuff for me. They're like, all right, you're good to go. And then that's that. So we're just going to shut off display 2. Because I think that is just contributing to everything not liking me. Okay. So the key here is to hit the chain. I know this. But you know. Yeah. I know Princess. Hmm. That ended. That ended it. Damn it. No. Okay, thank you. This is what I wanted to do. Minimize this window. Now it should run wonderful and smooth. Yes? Yes. Sweet. Oh, and look how tiny it looks for you guys. That's not cool. There we go. See, I shrunk the screen on my end to try to make it just to run a lot smoother, and it does. But then it shrunk it on OBS's end. Alright. Yay! Now we can go. Fungura! I guess there's no L in there, huh? Funga! What does that mean? What's funga mean? So that's just kind of it. You are fighting Bowser. You're fighting Bowser, and you jump and catch the princess. And Bowser falls to his whatever he fell to. And then out of nowhere, a sword comes from out of the sky and just stabs through the center of a castle for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, a giant talking sword. Now, I'm not saying, it's not creative. It's most certainly creative, but does it make a whole lot of sense? I don't know. But when I think about it, and I think about a lot of video games I've ever played, a lot of them just didn't make sense, I guess. Some of them really did not make sense. I could go through my entire Nintendo list of games that just didn't make sense to me. That's what I would like to do. I say screw the princess and keep your sleep. That's what I say. I said you never get out of bed, Mario. Get back into bed. You don't have to go out on some long adventure to save Princess again. I thought the princess was here with you, Mario. Well, Toady, you should have known better. She's always getting captured. Because by now, after 7 or 8 times of being captured, she does not have, like, self-defense mechanism or nothing like it. Nothing. She doesn't have a weapon. She's not prepared. She's not like, oh, Bowser gonna get me again. I better prepare myself. Nope. Completely empty-handed. Just waiting for Mario again. It's a movie like that. I just saw it recently, and I was like, that's funny. Yeah, just keep reading. It's about a girl who keeps getting kidnapped. And eventually the guy's like, she's alright. She's gonna get kidnapped. What movie is it? Maybe a Disney movie? An animated movie? I feel like it's an animated movie. The animated movies have a simple something. But basically, yeah, she was like kidnapped or something, and he was a princess. That's what happens when you get old. You start losing your memory on things you just did like a week ago. What did I do a week ago? Oh yeah. Did I do that? I was supposed to do that. Did I do that? Did I pay that? Did I work there? I need a real life Alexa. That's it, huh? I mean, Mario's bad. Yeah, we established. Or is that where I have to go back to? I don't remember. Okay, yeah, so my pad's here. And what? Nothing inside for me, really. Okay. Oh, okay, that's right. I do come back here because then I explain in charades to Toadie what happened. Yeah, see, watch. I'm gonna walk across, and it's gonna fall out, or if I already do that. I don't remember. Okay, good. Yeah, now it should open the next area. Yeah. Recovers 30 HP. I don't want to use a mushroom on 1 health. It's such a waste. You really waste that. Better give me another. Huh. Yeah, you have something to tell me. Oh, that's what he had to tell me. Yeah, a monster. Now I have to fight a monster. Okay. One of probably 623 of them. Oh man, I didn't even do that. I know about time hits, but it's okay. So he's going to claim time hits too. First push back. Attack. Yep. And then right here. Yep. That's how you get a double punch. It's just good. It's just timing. But you can do that with your jumps. You can do that with magical attacks. Okay, I forgot that I could do that. Doing a tutorial does actually help sometimes, even though you may remember. Yeah, I think it definitely was. Thank you. But you did make up for that one you made me eat. Okay, I forgive you. You almost forget all these little nuances. I was waiting for an attack again. Awesome. So just like any game, really. I mean, like, the more I fight these guys, the more experience I get. So I'm gonna have to fight a bunch of guys that aren't even in my way, just to kind of build up some experience. So that when I'm fighting some of the bigger guys, I'm prepared. I'm good. We should have gotten a nitrogen earlier. Excellent. Not anymore on that. Lamb. Yeah. Yeah, I got really lucky with that. Ooh. I forgot I needed to jump. Yeah, I would say I got pretty lucky with the HP max. I would really say I got lucky. I really did. So if you guys are watching on Facebook, hit me up. Talk to me, guys. I'm reading the chat as best possible. I'm also reading Twitch chat. So, try and chime in here and there on both. And also still concentrate. HP maxes, man. I'm getting lucky with those, huh? It's keeping me moving, keeping me going. Oh, thank you. Honey syrup. What does honey syrup do? Let's find out. What does honey syrup do? Item. Honey syrup recovers 10 flower points. So, magic. Oh, Mario. Did you have to use such ridiculous terms? You couldn't just call it magic. Flower energy. What do they call it? Flower power. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Tried just to take a moment to glance through them, and I would prefer to type. I can actually type faster than I can speak. I could probably think faster typing than I could think faster speaking anyway, but attack power, yes. But you know, I can't keep putting a controller down to talk. Excuse me. So, okay. I'm out of. Oh, I got a freebie, huh? Can't say no to a freebie. Thank you. A flower tab. Cool. Hmm. So you're on the West Coast. Which state are you in? California, Oregon, Washington. What, Hammer Brother? Okay. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to Arizona. Okay, cool. I got a buddy that lives in Arizona. Mm. It is, well, if it's 8:02 there, it is 11:02 here. I will have to be awake in about 7 hours. Yeah, 11. No, 6, 5. Oh, I can't remember. Let's see. 6 hours I have to be up. 5:30 a.m. I wake up. But it's my Friday night, so if I'm just a little sleep deprived in order to stream tonight, then that's okay. But keep in mind, if I look tired, I am tired. I've been up since 5:30 this morning. And the show must go on. I have an adoring public that's waiting for me. And I died. And I'm all the way back here because of my own fault. Because of my own fault. Because I did not save and I was not paying attention to my life while fighting the hamburgers. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to run it again, aren't we? Oh, well. So we talked, and I left. And what was the next step? Yeah, I've got to do all this again, don't I? Yep. Yeah, so then the bridge is going to go out. We can speed this up. Yeah, I forgot about that. So we're just going to speed, yeah. I wish I could have done this back in the day. Nope. You didn't get to speed anything up. You just had to wait. just gonna save it here. Oh, that's what we do inside. And then, yeah, talk to him real quick. And then he's gonna talk about the bridge. The bridge went out. And I'm like, oh, what are you gonna do? And then I'm gonna leave. And then he's gonna bust through. And then there's gonna be a Koopa coming behind him. We're gonna use it, even though I don't think we should. And for some reason, I have 25 HP, but I leveled up after, right? Yeah, I leveled up after. Okay, 3 mushrooms. Run through. Oh, okay. Alright, I understand. Zooming our way through this. And I don't see any save points, so we're just gonna have to beat him. And he has no visual what's his face for me. Let's save the state at least. This should make it a lot easier. Yeah. It's not a very long RPG. I could probably beat it in 3 or 4 hours, probably. Yeah, we're gonna do that thing just to be sure. Yup. See, look. You know where I'm going. You know. I looked at my health. I'm like, oh, 6. That's why I need is a hammer time, which takes 6 health. Sweet. There we go. Awesome. Got me a flower jar too. Sweet. And a hammer. We got a hammer. That's how it all started, Mario. It all started with a hammer and a monkey. This is one thing I've always loved about RPGs, just randomly walking through people's houses. It's a hyper little kid. What are you so happy for? Oh, he idolizes me. Oh, alright. Cool. That's kind of cute. Mario, I'll jump as high as you one day. Look at me. It's like my son. Son talks to me like, Daddy, 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 look, Daddy, play. In some business. Yeah. What's in here? Yes. We're just gonna wander around in this castle with no supervision whatsoever. Hey, look, here's a door. Let's go in there. Toadstool's room. Did you guys know Toadstool was royalty like this? Screw Toadstool. I'm gonna bounce in his bed. Oh, yeah. And this guy's just letting me do it. I'd be quite shocked if he was like, hey, don't bounce in the bed. But if they did think about it. I always like to explore before you go, like directly to talk to the big shot. I found that a lot of Final Fantasy games like hiding things. Yeah. Oh, I want to go in the treasure room now. I want to go in the treasure room. I'm Mario. I want to go in the treasure room. Boss? Is that what you call him? Come on, boss, right? Yes, Chancellor, I'm here. We heard an explosion or something at Bowser's Keep. Would you be surprised if I told you that the princess is missing again? Yes, 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 that's what I'm asking. Again? Again? It's not Princess Peach, it's Princess Toadstool. Neither of them ever get a break. Did any of them ever get a break? I don't think so. Yeah, time for charades. They like that. The charade thing. Hey, I got an idea. Let's not use words. Let's make Mario act it out. That would be cool.